Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi Mokaya. I used to be a lazy girl. Let me just say maybe I am a lazy girl, but today I decided to be hardworking, and I told myself, instead of just walking around in the compound, why not do something constructive like clearing the compound, forgearing the compound. Like yesterday I swept the compound and I was so happy that I did something. Being lazy is expensive, I'm telling you. So today I told myself I should just clean up where the cow lives. We recently bought this cow, so we're not sure if it's supposed to live in the house or just stay outside. This house adjacent to it is the chicken's house, but it was partitioned into two, where the larger portion was put for the cow and then the smaller portion for the chickens, because we only have 10 chickens. And you guys, do you know what? Me, I love eating chickens. That's why you always see that's why our chickens are usually small in number. If I was never a chicken meat lover, I think I would have several chickens. So I think I'm just going to try and act mature and stop eating chicken so much. Instead of eating, maybe I eat one and I make sure we've bought two in return, or just reproduced three maybe. So the cow is actually living outside because the door was smaller. They should have put a bigger door, so the cow usually struggles to enter inside. So I think we're just going to get someone to do the house again. The dried leaves you see there are beanstalk, guys. So they're the ones that a cow is supposed to eat. Mimi, I never even knew that cows eat dried maize and beans. I always know that cows usually eat fresh things. So that's how it is. So I just decided to, because it was in the morning, we decided to take a walk around the village. I call it the village because honestly, we live in Nakuru, but not very far from town, but it looks like we are living off-grid, because people have planted a lot of plantations. We have maize, we have what and what. So if you zunguka this compound, you're going to see a lot of crops. So you'll think you're living in some kind of village, but it's a very beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful morning, and goodness. So guys, this round there has been so much drought. There was no rain, so the maize were forced to dry up very fast. And actually we are lucky because we were among the first people to plant the maize, so that's why it looks at least better off. If you check other people's maize, I'll show you in the next minutes of the video, you will see the maize that have not hazijakuwa kizungu inakuwa ngumu. Mungu wangu, should I just use Kiswahili? Because there was no rain, so the people that delayed to plant maize, their maize have just imeharibika kabisa. Some are just so short, they haven't grown. So we were fortunate enough because we planted maize a bit earlier, so haija form vizuri. It has not really nonad vizuri because there was no rain, but at least we thank God. What nonsense am I doing here? So like I was telling you, people planted in different phases. You can see ours had dried up, and this one for our neighbor, it hasn't dried up. It's in the season where you can roast it or maybe cook githeri. So down here you can see, what do we call that, sweet potato? These are the maize that I was showing you guys. You see, ours are dried, but other people's are not yet dried, but they're in good condition. And then I think this is a leakage here. Maybe the pipe had busted, and then there are some little animals. I don't know if they're tadpoles. I actually thought they were dead, so I wanted to disturb them to see if they can run, but they didn't. So I don't know if they are asleep or maybe dead. I don't know, but the owner needs to come and rectify that thing, because I think there is a small leakage there. So this is us. This is our neighbor's compound. It's so beautiful. The owner usually does landscaping on her flowers, so she really does a good job, and I really enjoy passing there. It gives a really good scene. So let's just take a small walk to the garden and back. Enjoy. Let me just talk about this. These are pumpkin leaves, and do you guys know that we eat pumpkin leaves? In Luyaland, they call it mishirivi. Those are my children. They're working with our neighbor. They love seeing cows and goats. Our neighbors has cows, goats, sheep, and all that. So they love going there to watch them. And these are the napier grass that are still growing for the cows, you see. So this is how we live. And yeah. Guys, recently I've had that drive of just living off grid, just getting some piece of land from in nowhere and then go and live there. Even homeschool my kids, or maybe even stop schooling, and just live a peaceful life where you cook your things, where you cook your organic meal, you just cook your meals, you just plant your meals instead of just eating everything that has been processed. Goodness. So yeah, that is it. I hope that one day maybe I'll get a land somewhere and then build my own small house and live with my kids. I think it's going to be beautiful instead of living in town where there's a lot of noise from everything, from factories, from roads, from vehicles and everything. So yeah, so this is our neighbor's dog. We don't know the name, but it really loves playing. And this white chihuahua is our dog. Her name is Bella. So we usually take her for a walk in the morning. This is my daughter running after me. I have 3 children. One is 8 years old. She's a girl. And the other one is 4 years old. She's also a girl. And my last born is 2 years old. He is a boy. I know I don't understand why I'm saying he is a girl. He is a boy. She is a girl. Because the moment I mention a she, you just know that it's a she. So this is my last born, and yeah, they love taking a walk, and I'm a very indoor person, so sometimes I don't really go out. And my son really wants to go on a walk because he's tired of being caged in the house. Like people say, you're caging your child, and I'm not a fan of moving around, especially with this sun. I cannot. I'd rather go on a morning walk because at least it's not very hot. So we're just walking around the neighborhood. These are the maze of neighbors. On the right side, I don't know if it's going to appear on the right or on the left. This person planted maize, but it didn't grow. It didn't germinate because there was no rain. So yeah, this is how it is. I hope next time there will be rain. And this is the cameraman. Is it cameraman or camera woman? This is me, the camera woman. Oh no, this is actually not me. This is my sister who is recording me. I'm the one walking around with. Is my head really functioning? So yeah, so these are the mazes. You can see the ones on your right, they are a bit dried, and then the ones on your left are not yet. And then this one here, oh my goodness, I don't know the type of maize he planted, but I think they planted a bit late. That's why they're still so short. They have no growth. They're just stunted. This is the effect of planting late or even no rain. Sometimes people plant a bit later than others and they still germinate. I think it's just a crisis of no rain. So I just hope that next season there will be rain so that people can harvest whatever they're planting, because it's really good to plant your maize to get your own food instead of buying food every time. It's very expensive, when you have your own land where you can just plant. Thank God for it, because people are really suffering out here. There's no food with the high cost of living. The economy is crashing. Oh my goodness, if you have somewhere to plant, thank God and plant well and pray for rain and all that. So guys, yeah, that's it for the day. I don't know what else I can tell you guys. Yeah, where we are recording, this one is also our shamba. It belongs to someone that we know. And yeah, so that is where we put our maize also, and then they're almost dry. They haven't really nonad like they're supposed to be, but we thank God at least they germinated, and we'll get something small from there. Yeah guys, so let's just take a little walk. We're so tired. Our house is just next to this nini, but you have to go around to get to the house. So yeah, this is the village life. If you go around the whole round, you're going to see people planted. It's a developing area. they sold plot like a few years ago, and people have started building. So tukiende side yoko juu, you'll see that a lot of people have built their homes, and yeah, it's a very quiet environment. It's a very quiet, beautiful place, and I don't know. I can only imagine how it will be in the next 5 years. Maybe there will be no play. There will be no plants. Maybe people will have already built their dream homes because it's an developing estate. Yeah, guys. So this is how it is. And the morning walk was so beautiful. This is something I will do over and over again. I thank God for the free time. Although free time without source of income is something that there's a quote I saw somewhere that work without freedom is you, I don't know what, and then freedom without work. If I see that point, if I see it, I'm going to upload it here, but I suspect I don't have it because nowadays we share statuses, we no longer screenshot. So yeah, free time without source of income is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that point because it's funny. I'm going to explain why I'm not working in my next video. So yeah, this is me running with our dog Bella. We're running. By the way, Bella is a chihuahua and we've never bred her with any chihuahua. You know, when people come to our home, they keep telling us, you know, you're sleeping on money. You should be having kids, chihuahua kids, and sell to people. You guys, it's very funny. People keep thinking about money, but by the way, money is important. Money is important. So there's a neighbor of ours who has several chihuahuas. They told us that maybe when Bella is on her month, we can take her and spend some time there. Maybe she can get vanini and then we get little chihuahuas where we can sell or even have Bella has company. Yeah. So it's true. There's a time she just got pregnant by Boscos, and she got little Boscos, and it was very funny. Anyway, that's it about my life. This is my sister running with my son Andy, and yeah, this life is so beautiful. There's no stress in it. I think it's therapeutic instead of just living somewhere in town where you just stick in your house, nothing. Anyway, just whatever you choose. But as for me, I prefer this kind of life. Even if I get some shamba in Western there. I'm not from Western, I'm from Kisii, but I'm just saying in some green place. It's going to be so beautiful. Oh, my son really enjoys swinging. So he wanted us to swing him. And I gave my little 4-year-old the camera to be the cameraman and help us. Let's see if she does a good work. So on the count of 1, 2, 3, let's start. Swing. Cameraman had to step aside because she thought we were going to fall on her. So yeah, that is it. And the cameraman also wanted to be swinged, so we had no one to hold the camera and decided to just I held the camera and decided to sing her, and she enjoyed. This is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Bosco, get out. Bosco.